Están Ready Bros Podcast.
Ready? Ready. Están ready, bros?
I'm ready, bro. You ready, bro?
I'm ready, bro.
I'm ready, bro.
I'm ready, bro. Let's do this, bro.
What's up, bro?
Talk to me, dog.
Would you say that fucking Santa Fe Springs is the new Beverly Hills? No, when does that happen, bro?
Getting a soccer team, that's why.
They're getting a soccer team, bro.
Explain to people who don't know why they're getting a soccer team.
Fuck, they need fucking taxes, bro.
No, they're getting a soccer team?
Yeah, bro.
But they also have to get the funds, right?
Where they're going to play at, bro? At Cantarana neighborhood?
Moon Eyes.
That's crazy, bro.
They're going to play at the Santa Fe Dam, right?
No, the Santa Fe
Fresh Springs swap meet, fool.
The swap meet, yeah.
The swap meet.
I thought they're knocking the swap meet down.
Damn.
You know that gang Cantaranas from Santa Fe Springs? They call that gang that because I guess the frogs used to make it to the neighborhood and you could hear the frogs
Oh,
going
singing.
like in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And right there, there's a canal behind the because it was a movie theater in swap meet.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
My dad from Tuxpan Nayarit, when he saw a cholo one time, he had Cantaranas. My dad was tripping because there's a Cantaranas gang in his neighborhood.
Back over there?
In Tuxpan Nayarit too, and it's the same thing. They live by the river.
Damn, dude.
It's crazy, bro.
Cantaranas. Okay, I never heard that.
But now it's gonna be a Beverly Hills, so
Yeah, right.
That's what they say, bro.
They say the Mexican Beverly Hills is Downey, no?
Yeah, up the street.
Downey. Oh, that's what it was. Downey.
All the Cubans are there.
that's the Cuban Beverly Hills.
Yeah, yeah.
Stand corrected, dude.
And one time I was doing Lyft and I dropped somebody off and I at those mansions and I asked like, what does your family do? And he said construction. I was because people kept saying, oh yeah, dude, fuck, that's all the narcos live at.
Downey?
Yeah, the big mansions in Downey.
You never been to Downey?
He only stays in El Monte.
This was on probation, though.
La Puente, bro. That's all I hang out, bro.
I would do comedy shows in Downey, but I would drive around there in the daytime. There was some big houses
Estates,
with
fool.
wooden doors, like big doors.
Manors and shit. No chateaus, but you know.
Hey, they're those like haciendas, right? Those old school haciendas.
It's like pillars. They have fucking pillars, bro. Like those, like those big old doors. Like
It's weird 'cause I went to some back. I think when I was working doing stand up, a lot of the people who lived in Downey, they were the only people I saw that they would pay cash for everything.
wow.
But that's back in the real estate boom, no? Because it wasn't like those big old estates in Downey attached to like dairies and big old cow farms back in the day.
I don't know nothing about history.
Están ready, bro.
Not ready tonight.
It was not ready, bro.
I'm from El Monte, bro.
Come on, bro.
Downey, I don't know nothing about Downey, bro.
You ask him anything about
El
El
Monte,
Monte,
bro.
bro? Ask him anything about El Monte. He knows about the. I asked him. Okay, so
Hey, bro, there's another body shop opening next door, huh? Bro, I was driving around here, La Puente, man.
you should do shows.
Yeah, man, and it looks the same, man. Like, this is a good town to drop off old furniture, bro. Like if you're like going, you know what? Hey, man, we should drop off this old beat up mattress right there, bro. Behind that shell, somebody will sleep in it.
Next to that other mattress, huh?
7th Street. You remember Miss Kitty's or no?
Bro, there's a lot of strip bars that run away here.
This is
I call it 10. Lisa called it 20, but I don't want to be like, oh, I noticed all of them.
so. This is
Old
where
stomping
they got
ground,
in
huh?
trouble during the pandemic because they're still open. Miss Kitty's topless
Kitty's,
bar.
bro. So
Yeah, they were giving lap dances in the parking lot, bro.
Yeah, they
No
are.
masks.
With knee pads.
Yeah, strippers slipping on oil stains. Like what the fuck, dude?
Oh, that's funny, bro.
Because I used to go to Paradise with Hussein. I'll buy you a beer, right?
It's right here, right?
Paradise down the street, bro.
Then the lady found out we were exterminators and had us go in the kitchen and exterminate, dude, on the side.
For lap dances, bro.
Nah, they paid us. It was like, dude, come on.
When's the last time you got in a strip club, bro?
Fuck, a long time, dude.
Don't be lying, bro.
I know, fool. Like, what,
Oh,
6
actually,
months
we were
ago?
in Portland. We went in. He stood
I
outside.
stood outside. So I stood outside.
Can't go in here without Stephanie. It wouldn't be right.
Yeah, that's usually what a married guy does.
Me and Lisa walking out, and then we
What's
saw
going
him
on
right there, like that kid. He don't let that dude, bro, who forgot his wallet, bro, in Fat Times.
He's waiting for everybody to leave, dude.
Remember that episode of Kill the Hill when Bobby hangs out with Mr. Buckley? and he goes to go gamble.
Oh my
outside,
God,
and
that's
standing
fun.
outside scared.
Dude, have you seen that episode of King of the Hill when he's taking Bobby everywhere? He gives him that watch, bro. But this is his part, man. I would need that watch.
My dad's
my watch.
My dad's having a heart attack.
He goes, give me that watch, bro. So Hank, they have to call his dad to back them up, and then Hank came in, right?
Gonna need help, Bobby.
And then he jumps in the back of the truck. He's in the back of the truck talking shit.
Slows
You
down.
guys, fucking Hank slows down, and they jump in the truck, beat the fuck out of him.
He's got look like guy, fool.
Because Strickland's all fucking like all cocky.
With Mr. Strickland is the strip bar, and then like it's like he's there in the daytime, bro, for lunch, and in the buffet, bro, there's no more food, and he's fighting some other food for one shrimp, bro. Remember the old days, bro, when he used to do that, fight somebody for one flauta, bro?
One flauta.
The strip bar on Gage.
The last fry.
I've been married 26 years, bro. I don't know. What
He's dude out of high school. He's been dude.
So you never want to be nothing, huh?
That's 26.
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've been to a couple, but high school shit.
Hey, did you
a little weak,
did you have your high school
They weren't developed yet, bro.
teachers sign your yearbook? Go, come on, man. Those are the chicks, eh?
So since high school,
Yeah, bro.
You got a pregnant in high school?
Bro. What's that?
You got a pregnant in high school?
Nah, bro.
See, I got my girlfriend pregnant in high school, bro.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
dude.
No shit.
She didn't
Did you
know.
get her pregnant before you took sex ed class, or?
No,
Just experimenting, dude.
experimented, bro. But there was how can I say this? Yeah, man, she didn't know algebra, bro.
You got her pregnant your senior year?
No, yeah, senior year. I was gonna do another year to graduate, but I said nah.
Super senior?
Super senior, bro, like you.
Bro, that was me, bro.
Were you proud though, or you're like, fuck?
What?
Were you proud? I mean, when you got her knocked up.
Hell no, bro. We're trying to abort that baby, bro. Six Flags, walking through bad neighborhoods.
Six Flags.
You gotta go to
Walking through bad neighborhoods.
Tijuana sidewalks will do it, bro.
I had a homie that got
That's
a
crazy.
girl pregnant in high school. He told us that she got pregnant on the first try.
Wow.
It's the first time he had sex.
So he like the first night you got her knocked up.
Yeah, crazy.
But we,
Fuck.
I feel like when you get somebody accidentally pregnant, you know it's happening, right? Like, or you try
Not when
to
you're
pull
young,
out,
dude.
You don't know,
or like
man. You
literally
don't
comes
know.
out.
Hell no.
It feels so good.
And then when you're like super young, I mean, dude, you have more than
You
the
don't
average
know.
bear, bro.
You don't know nothing, man. No, like I didn't have an older brother to like teach me and guide me. You know, like a Jedi.
You know,
Or my dad. No, he was like. He didn't talk about sex, bro.
When did you guys have sex ed when you guys were in school?
7th grade for me.
5th grade.
We had to get a permission slip from somebody.
But
From the house.
we didn't even need one, bro.
Wait. You're in
5th grade.
I,
We
see,
got.
I was in 6th grade. We started talking about it. You showed
Dude, they showed us the ovaries, you know, the male organ, everything,
Did
and
you
then what
get-
happens,
Did you
and then
know-
diseases.
Yeah, but you know, in 6th grade, when's your first Woody?
What the fuck, dude?
But I don't really remember.
It has to be.
Your first hard on?
Yeah, Woody hard on. I call it Woody.
Probably when my
Happy
uncle
days.
say, ¿Qué es eso?
Your first hard
I
on.
don't really remember. I didn't
My
really
uncle
get him
probably
as
just
little
tapped
as
it
a little
and said,
kid,
"Yeah,
though.
that's all." My underwear.
You had to at 6th grade, bro.
I think the first porno we found was in the 7th grade, summer of the
grade?
7th grade. Yeah,
That's your first.
but I didn't really get a hard on. I was like, that should look crazy.
I was making out with chicks in 5th grade, bro.
Really? So we're getting both.
You were already, huh?
Yeah,
Did you
but
get boners in-
I didn't know what I was doing, and a lot of the girls had boogers. So,
Oh, dude.
like, I remember I didn't go to school, and there was this girl. I forgot her name, but it started with an S. And
Samantha.
I was walking, and he goes, "You didn't go to school either?" He goes, "No, me neither." And he goes, I went to go get something for my mom, but I gotta go back home." She said, "I haven't been to school in 3 days," and she was like this, like opening her door. Her mom was not home or nothing.
Damn.
Latchkey kid.
And then she said, "Come on in." So we come on in, bro. We're eating Cheerios and watching The Price is Right.
God damn, dude. Like the
Marker got you.
Capulet
She
to the
actually was
Montagues.
sick, though. I remember kissing her and it felt salty, bro. That was gross.
She was healing.
Chalamocotos, bro. Big smokote, bro.
Fuck, bro.
Like it was like kissing a saladito, bro. You've been there.
But it goes your first Woody. I call it Woody hard on, whatever. And then
I don't know what to do. If I got a hard on, I don't remember, and I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do with it, and she probably didn't know either. So
It's not a I think like you don't know what to do until you're after like 13. That's when like.
But do you remember those magazines, like the outside, those like the kind of like the newspapers?
the one they have at body shops.
Well, like the recycler.
Hey, tripping out, bro. There's no dirty magazine here, bro. Back in the days, bro, like when you were little, you went to a body shop. These body shop fools didn't give a fuck, bro. The whole wall would be like drugs.
That's right there in the mechanic quarters, huh?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean though.
Big old stack of Playboys
with titties showing, whatever. You can't do that anymore. You get
But you remember those days, right? You walk into an auto mechanic shop, and like one foot of the wall is all luchadores.
It's in the toolbox. You open the toolbox, you see a fucking naked chick there, bro.
Wow. I was in high school had that shit in their lockers.
All the tool chicks were hot.
Back
From Mac Tools,
right? Mac Tools.
Yeah, bro. The Mac Tools.
She'll be wearing a hard hat, huh? And just like a couple like little stripes over her breasts.
There's some girls out there
holding a wrench.
They get down and start painting, bro.
So, bro, you should make you should start your own calendar, bro. So and salad, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That you have a couple of tortas and like on December holding a dent puller.
Están ready, tortas?
For reals, bro.
Hey, tortas are in style right now, bro.
This fool.
It's always been in style, bro. But now it's like opening shit.
Yeah, people are now.
Before people were quiet about it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's true. That's true, man. People have always pounded tortas, but now it's like more like.
People are openly admitting it to it now.
And like people are like it's cool. It's
before people like your homie walk. Before it was kind of mean. Somebody walk up to you, man. You fuck fat chicks?
No, I don't know. No, I don't know her. No, I don't
Never. Big old torta killer right there. Huh?
You think a woman would admit to having sex with fat ass dudes faster than a guy would admit to having sex with big women?
That's something to.
I think if they're in love, bro.
He's going back to the 10th grade, bro.
Hey, bro.
I think women.
Man don't give a fuck.
But girls.
I think women are not proud of it. Yeah, I think women ain't proud of it.
Go outside, run 2 laps, bro. The coach said.
But women have always like. It's always since I was in high school. I've always seen girls with like bigger guys. You know.
Yeah, right. I remember
when you're 5'2", bro. So
when Match.com came out, and I remember the first thing, like I was reading girls' profiles. They said no big belly dudes. I was like, dude, all of them, dude. All the ones that look very attractive and were in shape.
It's sad when you're reading that, dude, and then you're out of breath when you're reading it too. Like, fuck this.
No success on Match.com.
I've seen somewhere where they say I'm looking for a guy who's 6'2".
Oh, it's all profiled out. 6'2".
Okay, I'm almost 6'2". You need to get that one you said.
Oh, dude.
No flappy guys.
Yeah, you have to be in shape. You can't have disease free.
Wait, you got in a fucking app? You have an app?
It wasn't even an app. It was just it was on the laptop back in the day.
Triced.
Yeah,
there's
that was Match.com when it first. You had to pay for it. I think it was $29.99 a month.
Match.com.
Yeah,
and now that it ended up being free in the end.
That's crazy. People used to like go on websites to go dating. Now it's apps. You know, like it's changed so much.
Swiping now, right? Like Tinder and all that stuff.
Yeah, Bumble, all that shit.
What'd you get on, bro?
Back then it was
the little paper and shit.
My lady,
I went old school, bro.
The party line.
Pidi la novia.
I went old school. My brother-in-law's fucking sister, bro.
I want to be in your family.
I want to join your family so baddy.
I was always like that too, but they're all, man, no, bro.
But back then you met girls like quinceañeras. You met them at friends parties, right? Like
you meet girls, whatever, but. You know, like for me, it was my
homegrown to scam.
My brother-in-law was like, I finally had a sister. We met back in the Pep Boy days when I worked there.
You were Manny or Jack, bro?
Mo
or Joe?
Mo, bro, the short one. And then my brother-in-law was like, "Whatever you do, don't date my sister, bro. It's a fucking challenge, bro." Gave me a challenge, and
now you had to do
26 years later, bro. Like,
how long were you eyeballing her for?
It was a love first sight, right? Love first sight, bro.
Look at
her. You know what? I was a tire specialist, bro, at Pep Boys, bro.
The one in Atlantic?
No, right here in El Monte. So I was 18, 19 years old, and she comes in one day, and just looked at her like I told my compadre, now my buddy back in the day, Rudy. I go, hey, who's that? He's like, oh, that's Junior's sister. I'm like, that fucker has sisters.
And then told you, bro.
And then I went, and then I go, hey, fucker, like, hey, like, let me have your sister's number. Like, dude, get away from my sister. Don't, if you fuck with her, like, he was pissed. He was my boy, right? Give me a challenge, bro. And the rest is history, bro. That's my.
Is that when you're in a party crew?
Oh yeah, bro.
So shot is shot, huh?
I was in MS McGurk Street Boys, bro, in El Monte. It was a party crew, bro. It was back in '95, bro.
How many people were in it?
Like 12.
Just beat down because of one man
12,
gang.
bro. I was the president,
That's
bro.
funny when you were in the party crew
We had a
and
treasurer, huh?
like you try to like imagine that stuff now. Like when I was in high school, there was 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, 19-year-olds standing outside my junior high and my high school, bro, passing out flyers for a club for the after party, bro.
Strawberry Sundays.
Yeah,
That
bro.
was
Strawberry Sundays.
Shout out to Teddy Boys.
Strawberry Sundays was what in
downtown.
Strawberry Sundays? No, that was in El Monte.
18 and over, bro.
Oh, Mr. J's at El Monte.
18 and over.
Mr. J's on Money and Hollywood too, no?
Yeah.
Damn,
Then,
dude.
then Guadalajara Noche on Valley.
Mean event.
That's when they killed the chick, bro, and that place was haunted, bro.
Shut up.
That's when all the quebraditas came. Remember the quebraditas and shit? That phase, dude. That's some fucking. That's pretty badass, bro. Quebraditas, bro.
Damn, dude.
You were into that?
Fuck yeah.
What state you represented?
Guadalajara, bro.
Guadalajara?
Fucking Atemajac del Valle, bro, by Zapopan, bro.
Zapopan,
Damn, dude.
mean ass town, huh?
I don't even know the maps out here, bro.
I remember the Quebradita days, but I didn't participate in that.
See, what back then was, I was in, I graduated in 95, bro. 95, and then you have the party crews, and then if you want to join a fucking gang, my neighbors are all gang members.
What was that? That's how that was a transition, like, tagging crews.
Bro.
Yeah.
So you're either fucking join a gang or a fucking party crew. Party crew was more chill. Gang.
But people in party crews would still fight each other, bro. That's what happened.
That's when it got crazy.
Yeah. Is that how it was when you were in high school? Like party crews, they would just like want to fight each other.
Rebels.
No, man. Mostly like there was party crews, but those guys were like in their 20s already. They were out of high school.
yeah.
Man.
Party with
But they were passing out flyers at our high school
'Cause
for
they're
their
making
party.
money,
They were
though.
making money, and they was 18 and over, or sometimes they'll be all ages. But they were never alcohol, so they didn't care.
Oh, really?
And but at the clubs, yeah, but not the fucking private ones. And there was a lot of dudes that were into punk, and some of those fools became when they died out, bro. All their friends got old. They just joined the local gang.
Wow.
Like some of the, I know a couple of guys that were like all new wave. I remember seeing new wave.
But then they turned more.
They're bikers now, bro.
They turn into what's called the greaser guys. What are they called? The rebels, right?
The Rebels.
My friend would call them the birotes, bro. Why birotes? Because they had that birote in front of their face. That big old fucking.
The pompadour.
They used to be a gang, bro, with birotes. My friend called them the birotes. He used to write birote stompers over their name. They would call it alley cats. And they were all like fucking like
Greaser.
rockabilly pool, fucking 50 deep. They used to have they used to be out there on First and Roman, bro. That right there by the Olympic Donuts, that was their hood.
Really?
And they used to hang out outside the Olympic Donuts, bro, like it was 1950.
Which is that Rockabilly movie that we mentioned the other day with Stallone, that old movie.
Yo.
Lords of Flatbush?
Lords of
It was all
Flatbush.
like copying all that shit.
Yes, totally copying all that shit, bro.
If it was one era, you
Happy Days
go back,
hardcore.
what would you go back? What era would you go back to?
Yesterday, dog.
Hey, the
Man, I had no heartburn and no hemorrhoid. I was
Can we
living
go
the life.
forward or what?
Yeah, the pandemic, bro. That shit was fun.
Think about it. Like the 20s, the
Not the
50s were
20s,
cool.
bro.
Well, bro, a tough question, bro, because, if you're white, any time will be good. But if you're Mexican, you got to think about it. You don't see too many Mexicans having a good time in the 20s in America.
A secluded ranch somewhere.
There was no
in San
OnlyFans
Antonio.
in the 20s, bro. What the fuck, dude?
I like the 50s, bro. I think it was the 50s. I don't know. It's just,
I'm
I'm
Hey, daddy-o.
no, it's not about all that bullshit. More about the cars, right? I'm a car guy.
But that's, classic car time right there. The 50s, 40s.
Yeah.
Put up one car for the whole neighborhood, bro, in Latino neighborhoods.
A wagon, bro.
This was in the movie
Wagon.
Tucker, fool.
32 wagon, bro.
This was fucking. What's called Chuchos.
I heard a Ford Fairlane over here, eh?
It's a badass movie, dog.
Soda, bro.
I just saw that movie. Oh man, that movie, Flamingo Kid.
Oh, that's old
And he's
school.
parking cars in that movie, so badass cars.
Dude, I seen that shit a long time ago.
With Matt Dillon, bro.
Never seen that.
It's hard to find, bro.
I can still remember the cover, dude.
Are there movies set in here in El Monte, like gangster movies? Like
Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, dude, that is.
Just memories of El Monte that Laura LeBeau. maybe. Who else? Rosie, the originals. She was from San Diego though. She would come out to El Monte a lot.
Because this is where I think Arlo Boy used to do a concert here, right?
Back to the Future. I don't think.
I don't know. Back to
Whittier Narrows.
That's weird. That's Whittier.
Narrow. Like,
Yeah.
1950. Why, bro?
the cars, bro. Just the old, the old
Classics.
So so if you had a time machine, you would go to 1950 just to fucking pick those cars.
That's it. No. I'll probably buy like 10 of them and fucking sell them now, bro. And
But you can't. You would
You're
like
rich, bro.
You like hide them somewhere, like
I'll store them, bro.
like our environment.
That's a funny ass movie, bro. Who's that? That's the fucking car thief time traveler, bro.
The little classic car museum right here.
I started out with one DeSoto, bro.
Oh, that's the
I went over there in 1940, bro. Took it from Al Capone's driver.
I would do it black.
That's a little Bonnie and Clyde car over there, fool.
How about you ever like I know you work auto body.
Yeah.
You ever like when people come in to fix their cars when they're all damaged, do they come with a story of how they fucking wrecked it, or do they just say, "Man, fix my car"?
Like, do you need to hear the story, or is it kind of like?
Or do you like hearing the story about how they fucked up that car? Because I got a good story, bro.
It's not my fault.
I heard so many stories, bro.
Bro, I walked into an auto body, bro. I wrecked a car, and it was all my fault. I wrecked somebody's car. It was totally my fault.
It looked like a crushed can.
Yeah, bro. But I was gonna fix that thing. I'm sorry. I'll fix it in the morning. I swear to God, I'll fix it.
It was your friend's car.
Yeah, and then I damaged my car. I already had paid for their car, and I was gonna. It's time to pay for my car, and my car was all beat up, bro. It was a Montero.
Oh,
I walked in there, bro. I put I started hitting my forehead so I could have a dent.
You look like
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I started hitting my forehead in the house. I could have a big dent.
yeah, cutting yourself.
Right?
The steering wheel beat me up.
And then because I already had scratches, from punching windows, so I got a dent. I walked in there, bro, and it was called Wedos, right there on Fletcher, bro. Wedos across the street from U-Haul. In Rascal's neighborhood, and I said, man. And then he looked at the car, how bad it was. ¿Qué pasó, compa? Mi novia agarró a sus hermanos y sus amigos y me chingaron el carro. Y después me dieron una paliza. I told that fool that guy jumped on my ex and her cousins all jumped me and they fucked up my car.
Damn.
And I don't want to press charges because they're going to kill me. Whatever. Anyway, he felt sympathy for me. Here he was. I could see a discount coming. And he said this. He said this to me, man.
Good story.
Also, he recognized me from doing stand-up. And this is before Last Comic Standing, bro. This is 2008, bro. 7.
he saw you like
No, 2004, 2005.
Wow.
2005,
Central,
bro. 20 years ago.
Que locos.
Just que locos, bro. If you knew from Galavisión. He said this to me. Te lo voy a arreglar, compa. And he told me like this, bro. He said that his wife had hired a hitman to kill him.
Oh, fuck.
And he could relate.
Oh, damn.
Lo mismo me pasó a mí, compa.
So you're like, yeah.
So he's telling me a real ass story. Right? He's telling me the story, bro. I'm looking around. Make sure they're in a fucking hit squad. Or they're going to blow up the fucking auto body and shit.
The fool with the M16 across the street.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't meet his chicken during high school, bro.
So then what happened with the?
Oh, he fixed the car, bro. He fixed the
Whose
car.
car was it that you were trying to fix?
Mine.
It was your own car. I thought you.
Yeah, I used my car to wreck another car, and then I fixed the other car, and I fixed my car. The other car was 2,700 in damages. Mine was 500, dog.
What? Because of the story.
The deductible, bro.
You just pay for materials, bro.
Yeah, I paid for all the materials.
Wow.
And I showed them when they were doing the work to tell them jokes. Eh?
Work faster, dog. I need it.
And every time I show up, bro, I will show up with a torta. Him and I are eating it. Eh? He loved me. He's a nice guy.
Hey, back in the day, they used to cut tortas in half no matter what, dog.
Oh, check this out, bro.
What's up,
When they
bro?
were fixing the car, I went to the U-Haul rental center. And there was a chick that lived in the neighborhood, and she had a mad big hickey right here, bro.
Chupote, homie.
I told her, "What are you doing tomorrow?"
I got a new car. I got a nice car.
So, man, I didn't. I ended up fixing the car, but I I ended up crashing it again, I think, or something. I don't know what happened. It just fell apart. But yeah, man, I got the car fixed.
Man.
But nobody ever walked up to you and said, "Me mataron."
Yeah, what's
Me
it crazy?
chocaron.
Got him out of the car with the jaws of life,
Have you
or
had
what?
kids bring their parents' car?
Without them knowing.
I had once what did I have one of the wives were getting divorced. They were getting divorced, and she came in and she all scared that the fucking she crashed the husband's car, and then it got kind of weird because it
She had a bad neck.
She went to a nasty divorce, but
I like this. All.
she got to a nasty divorce, and it was nothing big. On stories I haven't really gotten to big stories like that.
There's nobody's like ever like I gotta fix this before like somebody
It's
comes.
either
dude.
insurance or
Or what about
yeah,
discounts?
I fucking Willie Barcena had a fucking a convertible
Mustang.
5.0 Mustang, piece of shit, right?
Hey man,
It had
Ford,
spots, bro. It had like it's weird. It had like salt damage or something, bro. It was all dinty on the side, right?
Well, it was all like the paint was kind of turning white.
But bro, he didn't get the true coat.
the clear was
So
clean.
I'm driving with my son, Philip, while we're cruising, and we were in the freeway, and I thought it was one of those cars that you could just put the top down, put the top back up during the freeway. So we're gonna open the top during the freeway, but we're going like 70, dude, and then, dude, it just slams back and breaks the window. The back window breaks of the convertible, and I'm like, "Fuck!"
this was Willie's car.
Willie's car, dude. He don't even know nothing's going on, bro. He don't know none of this.
Let you borrow it.
Let me borrow it. I took care of it when he was gone, bro. He had Ernie G borrow his car when he was gone. Somebody lit that shit on fire, bro.
What, dude?
Like burned it to the ground.
Burned it to the
Shut
ground.
up. That was a mob hit for that.
They were
fool,
looking
huh?
for Ernie G probably. So they catch it on fire. So then I kept thinking about, oh man, the last time we loaned a car, somebody lit it on fire. I can't come back with a fucking broken window, broken convertible, rack, whatever that is. This is before Google, bro.
Yeah, you have.
But this is before Google or knowing, not having an older brother. But I've known people. I grew up in the projects right there about Mission, so I went on Mission Road, bro. You know where they have all the body parts.
The big fat dude right there with the flag.
The fat dude with a flag.
The statue. That Armenian dude. That big old statue.
Me and Philip go in there, dog, and
Onion for cars.
the guy goes, "Cuánto compa?" And that fool said, $250, dog. $250 because I was just buying the fucking glass. If I went to a Mustang, whatever,
Oh, dude, a
they would've
grand, bro.
I would have waited. we gotta wait for the part to get shipped. Ship, bro, right there. It's a fucking Mission. So that fool went over there. There was a beat up Mustang, and he just fucking with a pocket knife took the glass off, and then he put the glass on mine. $250, bro. I bought a burrito for the guy outside, dog. Started talking to him.
For the labor, bro.
We didn't know nothing, bro. Fucking, we're going to Montebello, Wild Coyotes. That fool slaps the thing up, bro. Glass flies, hits our neck.
Oh, like glass was left back there. Oh,
Willie was in
install
there.
it right.
what's this, bro?
But he didn't install it right. He didn't install it right.
He
No.
He forgot to vacuum
the glass.
Yeah.
The old glass went on.
Yeah, because there's not a real auto body like you, bro.
So what happened, fool?
What did you
He
explain?
went like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I fixed your window. I fixed your convertible. Fixed it. What was wrong with it? It had glass all over it. Eh?
I remember that Mustang, dude. That was an original Stanger, huh?
Damn.
It looked good from afar, though.
The Willie Mobile, dude.
Yeah.
That's
It didn't even go like fast like a 5.0.
Hell no. That shit sounded like shit, dog.
Did he buy that after the Tonight Show?
I think he's just like not
Fuck
taking care
no.
of it.
What year was it?
85 probably.
So it's a Fox body. The Fox square one? Fox body.
Yeah, it was red. I
It,
remember.
looked like it didn't look like the Mustang you saw like big time fools driving, bro. It looked more like a Toyota body.
Like the 90s?
Like the one you get for your son.
The square ones. No, I'm saying because those are worth money.
Yeah.
It was like this. The thing.
Yeah, those are worth money. The Fox body styles.
Like the new Mustangs that came out like in '99, they weren't like they're not classics. How the ones like from the '70s, right?
Well, I think who just passed that law? Jay Leno, right? That smog.
Orale.
They want to cancel the smog for a 30-year-old car,
really.
which is good because they don't pass anyway.
What?
But those cars, if you think about it, they give a lot of pollution. The older cars.
Yeah.
Those should be smogged.
Damn.
And somehow he got that shit waived. You don't have to smog fucking 30-year-old cars. That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Killing our environment, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favorite car, bro?
My favorite car.
Like if somebody would say like,
DeSoto.
what would you buy, bro? Like if you could afford a car, what would you
They're
get?
like the dream car.
If I'll get like, if I my car I'll get a Vet. I always wanted a Vet.
What is that?
Corvette.
Oh, Corvette. I don't
Yeah.
know about cars.
I get an 85.
They make those in station wagons, bro.
Or you know,
Because that's a race car, right?
Corvette. No,
Corvette
it's
Summer,
It's a
Mark Hamill.
It's a 2-seater. You know,
Like
two-seater,
Batman, like
big
Batman's
motor,
car.
85. It's just. I drove one time. I used to work for an auction, and I drove 85 Corvette. I go, dude, I need to get one of these. That's my favorite.
What did you do at that auction?
I was you know those people that drive the fucking auction, and they have those people that fucking bet on the cars, and I just fucking take off and get the next one. I just fucking keep
What?
rotating. That was a little cool job.
I thought you were like 45.
that, was a,
The driver, huh?
that was a cool job.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I want to say who's okay. So the first time I came to El Monte, it was Johnny Rocket.
During the Calvary days, huh?
Bro, we drove down. We drove down Garvey like at 1 a.m. Nothing but prostitutes on Garvey, like right there by El Quintaco.
You know exactly what street that was, so I could avoid it leaving tonight.
Because he did on Valley anyways.
by Peck and Garvey, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like before. But after
It's a pecking order, eh?
So-
it's
It's
between
Peck and-
Rosemead by fucking ¿cómo se llama? Fucking Alberto's.
Okay, yeah. So Peck and
Alberto's?
Garvey, that street.
by
Oh, de Alberto's.
What's it called?
It's a lot of
That's
prostitution.
down the street
goes
from
there.
Casa Latina.
And I think I told a story a while back when I used to work at Little Caesars, and you know, it was a late night. It was closing time. I think 9:00, and a hooker ran in. Fucking closing up. She ran in. She was hiding from her pimp. And that's what I threw her in the freezer.
You hit her in the freezer.
Yeah, I saw some black chick. She was coming in all scared, and the pimp was looking for her. And she's like, I needed somewhere to hide. I go, fuck, dude, I'm in high school, bro, right? So what I do, I just, hey, well, go hide in the refrigerator. She was there for 30 minutes. bro.
Cryogenics, homie.
I had that pimp look.
Fuck, it was a black dude.
It was just like the stereotypical pimp you see on television with all kind of
yeah,
gold.
he was all black.
Fur
gold.
coat?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Gold, fur coat, and all that.
So
No, not
there's
for-
black pimps in El Monte. You would think it'd be
Monte,
like a
bro.
Mexican guy, like somebody that looks like.
That street's still hot right now. Garvey.
Well,
A lot of
pimps,
stuff happens.
we usually try to work somewhere where there's a lot of industrial, like factories,
That's a spot like that, right?
But it's still-
and
goes on, though?
there's nobody running that
Hell
place.
yeah,
They'll
dude.
just bring their hose there.
Because they said that, I remember this is 10 years ago, even more, that Backpage kind of killed pimping. That way the girls can go direct to the customers through the app or whatever, through the
They're
webpage.
becoming
And then
independent.
they canceled that because it was like a human trafficking thing. So they outlawed it in a bunch of states, especially California. And they said that brought pimping back.
Yeah, when there was Backpage, the assault on prostitutes and all that was like dropping during Backpage, like dropping and rapes and all that.
Like you.
And then when everything got rid of it, like it went back up.
And then it goes back up with, them
And also
getting
human
slapped.
trafficking was like low dropping during those times.
Because the batteries and all that stuff happens from their pimps or guys that try to abuse,
Yeah.
or both ways.
Damn, dude.
Coming on Backpage, you will see pimps right there on La Brea, bro, with their hose on the computer, bro, logging in.
I need to connect to Wi-Fi. We gotta go to
On that 24-hour cyber cafe, I think that's the reason they closed it.
because the
Is that
pimps
still
will go
open?
there.
Because the pimps and the hoes were like just taking it over.
I think Backpage is still
It's
open.
open.
No, remember we had the sheriff on here, the retired sheriff? He was telling us about a crazy ass website that's open now.
What's the name of it?
List Crawler.
Liz.
List Crawler.
List Crawler.
Like-
this?
like-
Yeah, like LIST. But I mean, that's another, like, I guess, they fucking monitor for
In
fucking.
Vegas, it's legit, no?
Oh yeah.
They have homes or houses.
This place is called what?
What's that? List crawler?
No,
No.
your company.
Active collision.
Yeah, we're called Active Collision.
Active
You
Collision.
crash and we
Active
fix them.
Collision. You crash and we fix them. That's our
That's it.
catchphrase.
That's funny, man, because the first time I saw a dent puller was one that when we used to, well, not we, but we used to break into car with those.
Wait, what do you mean? Like how? Like you would like
no,
open
you
the
know
doors?
what?
Dong.
You
No,
ain't
I know
got
what
the
you're saying.
ignition.
You get
Old
the
school.
ignition. You get, but now it's easier. Now I got.
Yeah.
If you want to steal, you get the trim panel. Like the Kias are famous. Dude, you can fucking steal those. All you need a screwdriver, break the lower trim, right, and then just with the fucking hammer, the cylinder comes out. You just start the car.
Who makes Kia?
Kia makes.
It's
Kia
not like
brand.
Chevy. No, nobody owns it.
Kia's a brand. So Kia is the manufacturer. So those cars are so hot to steal. Any car you can fucking steal now.
No matter
so
what.
Easy. No matter what. Your Corolla, another one. You get the trim, you take that off, and take the ignition out with the dent puller. The dent puller had like a little nail, kind of.
Yeah.
You break it in there, you just fucking pop the...
Yank it out, right?
Yank it out, and you start it.
Did you think that like the dent puller was gonna be like a game changer where like you don't need to go to auto body shops anymore? Because like I bought fake ones, not fake ones, but like cheap ones where they don't do shit, bro.
Hell no. You need a real one, dude.
You need a real one, and also, man, you got sand afterwards too, man, and put Bondo still in, man, and smooth it out. It's just a lot of work.
Yeah, you would nowadays you get a stun gun now. You get it. You literally have to take the old paint off, get a stun gun. You get some metal and just pull it out little by little. Bondo, we don't use that no more.
Damn, no.
No, bro, that's
What do they use now?
illegal. It's more like a filler.
Who say illegal? I don't even know, bro.
Because
that shit's
pollution, right?
Because it's all pollution, all the VOCs, all that stuff. It hits your lungs and all that.
Fuck. So what? No more Bondo.
Bondo's gone, bro.
So what do they use now? How long? When did that start?
So the filler, they use
Mold.
the filler now. which is-
Fucking asbestos.
yeah,
homie.
because state of California wants
Spackle.
to illegal all that stuff. They want to remove all that
They want
stuff.
to get rid of hot Cheetos, bro.
Well, they said the
Oh,
other
yeah.
reason why cars don't last that long in the sun is because the chemicals ain't that good anymore because of regulations, right?
The clear coat, the base coat, the color is made out of water. It's water based.
It's not oil or petroleum
It's not
based
oil.
back in the
Son
day.
of a bitch, dude.
Because you have to record certain. If you spray, 1,800 pounds a day, if it goes 1,900 pounds, you have to record it. And the state wants to know what the heck you're doing, how many cars you're paying per day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking
All regulated.
what?
So
Wait,
they don't
wait,
use
those
Bondo
people-
no more.
Yeah, you don't.
So you use that stuff to make comales, huh? You get to a car, it sounds like somebody broke a fucking dish.
it's all metal finish now, and a lot of cars are aluminum.
Because I had a joke, and I wonder nobody got it, bro. Because they didn't use Bondo no more.
Yeah,
Because I used to have a joke that I got the bootleg version of Transformers, bro. They had a Mexican Transformer. His name was Optimate Primer. It's a Toyota Corolla, man. It turns into a auto Bondo bots. James Juan. That's another joke, bro. James Bond. Juan Bondo.
Juan Bond.
Bondo's illegal, bro.
Are you when you started off your hard body business? Did you start off like those cholos that pull up next to people with fucked up cars? Hey, bro, I can fix those dents.
Hey, homie, pull over right now. Oh no, what the hell, dude?
You know what? Now I
Those kids are whack, huh?
I look at cars and like I hate going to car shows because you see a car that's not fixed correctly. You don't make fun of you like, oh man, this motherfucker can't fix his car right. It drives me nuts. It just fucking drives me nuts. See, old classic car, lowrider or something, and they try to use old Bondo and it's all wavy.
Enough about MC Pancho's friends.
It's a turnoff, right? That's why I hate going to car shows.
Shout out to Chamorita.
I used to when I started. I used to hustle and you see a car that's dent, give them my business.
Damn, dude.
I don't do that no more.
You ever seen you ever go? Are there such a thing as auto body conventions where people compete to see who does the best door,
Yeah, there is.
best dent?
No, there is. It's called SEMA. It's SEMA in Vegas every year in
Awesome.
October.
See?
They have it where they go the latest technology.
Really?
To remove dents and all that. The high, all cars are getting more complicated to fix. Your car, it's a hybrid, so you need to literally take off the battery cable to even fix your car.
Why is that?
Why? Because you get shocked or
You
something?
get fucking shocked, bro. If you try to use
Everything's connected.
everything's connected, bro. So if you don't do it correctly, dude, they'll fucking fry your system. Literally, they'll fuck up your whole car.
So on top of like the guy getting hurt, the car can get damaged
The
that
car
way.
could get damaged.
Damn.
So you gotta know what the heck you're doing. If you get a shop that's little shop, little corner shop, and
Man.
you trust it, the car's gonna look like shit.
I feel like cars back in the day, you were able to change your own lights back
Yeah,
then.
man. Like the guy who fixed my car, bro, the one that his wife put a hit on him. I got into another car accident, bro. That fool put chicken wire, bro, on mine.
Just for a part or just to hold it for a while? Or
No,
what?
bro. You put bondo. He didn't put bondo. He put like real chicken wire and cardboard from the docena de huevos, bro.
Because I heard when you go to TJ and get your car fixed, they put carton and then they hit it with bondo.
Yeah, it's
Fake filler.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, that it saves on the bottom. And then those fools that put so much bondo, the whole fender's heavy or the door's heavy.
Well, bondo. What bondo is designed to do, and a lot of people abuse it, is that they get a fucking hole and they just cover it, right?
Been there.
And then in a year or two it starts cracking, right?
And then you bondo it
the
again,
proper
bro.
way
What's
to
the
do
problem
the
with that?
proper
Yeah,
way
bro.
to do it is to take all that sheet metal out. Primer is just a guide to make it smooth. That's it.
Hey,
To make it straight, right?
a lot of people were going to Mexico for auto body back in the day. Remember that?
You know what?
Like dancers?
I went there one time, bro. We went to get our car fixed, and when we brought back to America, it was heavier, bro.
Well, that's what it's.
Yeah, it is heavy.
It's like Up in Smoke when they take that car over there. Like, they make it like, they just pack it full of fucking product.
Yeah, but they always make fun of TJ. Like, oh, you have a TJ car. Hey, where'd you get your car at? Fix at TJ. Because they just bondo the shit out of it.
I had a
Just to
bird
make
beak
it look
in there.
nice. To make it look nice, and they just paint it, and the color doesn't match. It looks horrible. But
Fools go there for their teeth, bro.
I go there for my
Who goes
teeth,
there?
bro. I go there. Yeah, it's the dude. Fucking they put bondo on my teeth.
It's weird, man. When you get a car fixed in Mexico, like you bring it to America, and all the dogs want to be on the roof.
oh, your coffee's here. That's funny.
I'm barking and shit, huh?
That's a good one.
That's all Mexico style right
Are you
there.
gonna open up active collision in Tijuana,
You know what? I thought about opening one in Mexico,
bro?
but I'm fucking scared though, bro.
Colisión activo.
Colisión. No, they name it. They call it something else.
Un accidente automovilístico.
Sí, güey, aquí no.
But
I know there's another little word for it. Because I know
something like that. What's that?
automotriz.
Automotriz.
That sounds.
Pero accidente automotriz.
Yeah.
I don't like how that sounds. It sounds too complicated,
It's
dude.
complicated, bro. It's body shop, bro. And even nowadays, if you say the word body shop, right, you look at like
Strip bar.
or body shop.
Or sculpting your body,
That's why-
huh?
That's why we call it collision, bro. We're a little
Collision.
Colisión, homie.
Bringing sophistication to the industry.
Well, we're actually 2 miles away from the Sunset Room right here, dude.
Yeah. Go get a donut. Hey, man, how you ever had like two people come in here that were in the same collision, and you gotta decide, hey, whose car should I fix first?
Can you fix both people's car at the same time?
If they got money, bro. Hell yeah.
Some people come in here and go, man, fuck all these bicycles, car, fix mine first.
No, that happens. There's some guys that I'm busy. Thank God I'm blessed. I'm busy, right? There's people that come in and drop 20, 30 G's. I'm like, oh fuck, I'll fucking fix it. But it kind of throws everything else. It kind of screws up the whole rotation production. Well, people don't want to go through insurance some more.
I've always been afraid of that. When people drop that much cash, they end up being more than that. You go, motherfucker, that not even enough. Like when Willie would pay that check, bro.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, dude, this fool threw out $300. It's like fucking 21s.
Wait, what'd you say, Felipe, when you're walking in? Like when people see because you have the prices right there, but like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, this guy, he has all the prices on the way in, man. People come in here and go, man, how much did he get?
Well, you got all the little fees, right? The storage fees and everything. Like,
you have to, bro. There's some scandalous people out there, and they come in and they take advantage. They come in, but
Lies about
motherfucker,
murders.
like you sign here, and then at the end they want to pull their cars out. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? This is what we charge, and it's state law, right? Every county has their law.
so
You have to have a program.
if somebody can't pay, do you keep the car?
if they can't pay legally 3 days, you put a lien on it, and if they don't pay within 3 days, and then it goes 15 days, right? And then if it comes to your favor with the DMV, you keep the car.
Whoa,
Keep
dude.
the car, bro.
Damn.
That's fucking. And I had a lot of cars like that.
they know that, though, when they're signing the contract and everything, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of
most
like
part.
when you sign up fucking. What do you call it? When you buy a house, you sign every fucking. You don't see everything.
Yeah, you're not reading every page, but damn,
you have
it's
to explain
important.
it to them.
What happened to these people when they don't come back? Do they die or they
Went
can't
to jail
afford
or
it?
some shit, huh?
Fuck, you have to.
It's cheaper to keep it here in the lot.
No, but you have to go through the whole protocol. You have to go to protocol, and if you can't get a hold of someone, they don't answer, and they don't get back to you. Then you send them letters. They don't get back to you, then you put a demand. If not, then you bring the car.
What?
But if somebody's upside down too, they're just gonna leave it here.
I have a lot of those where let's say someone can't afford a car, right?
Yeah.
Where let's say you drive a fucking brand new Mercedes and you can't afford it no more. You're like, hey, I want to can I leave it here? Could you abandon it? Yeah, fuck yeah, abandon it here. They leave it here, and then I call the lien holder. That's a bank, and then I put the lien on it, and then 30 days. If they don't respond, a lot of times the lien holder they want the car back. That's their property. If not, then it becomes my property.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, so
Another headache getting rid of that shit. No.
yeah, it's a headache though. It's a headache like freaking cars. You know, it just takes forever.
You ever have a guy come in here with like he said
Like
that
blood?
they come in here to fix somebody's car without their mom or somebody knowing, but they don't tell the other person that they crashed the car, but the car is here and the other person already reported stolen, and you have a stolen vehicle here.
I had one incident where the two were dating, right? And the girlfriend, it was like I think she was in Mexico somewhere. So the guy brought in, he was my customer. So legally he was my customer. Like if you bring my car, you're my customer. But let's say he owns the car, I don't know anything about him. You signed the fucking contract.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude.
You signed the contract. So
Fraud.
Between me and you. But let's say he's a registered owner. He calls the sheriffs. Yeah, I'm here to pick up my Corolla. Be like, bro, I'm dealing with him. I don't know who you are. I'm in direct with him. But technically, you could pick up your car because it's registered to you.
Have you ever had somebody come here like all bloody and like fix my car, or like you know it's an accident?
That was my next move, bro. But I was trying to tear my forehead.
You know what? Knock on wood.
You have to call the cops if you see something suspicious like that.
I had one where there was a gun in the car, and I had to call the sheriffs.
Why?
Oh, bro, I had the fucking gun, bro. You gotta call the sheriffs. That's the right thing to do.
Were they registered to the person?
No, it was someone else. So I just called the sheriffs, and they got a hold of him, and sure enough, he had his permit and everything. You know, you don't want to get caught up with all that stuff, man. A business owner, it's a lot of liability, man. Sucks.
You ever open somebody's car? There's a body in the back.
The motor.
He's still in there, bro.
No, but,
Kept him too, eh?
No, I dealt with a lot of stories though, man. You know, people, a lot of times they want to make payments. There's one time when I just opened up,
Make payments.
there was a lady that asked me for, hey man, I got no money, but I'll take care of you. I go, what do you mean take care of me?
like a baby?
Have sex?
Yeah, she want to have sex. I
The
go,
lady
"Oh."
from Miss Kitty's.
I go, no, this is it. This is how much we charge, and she didn't have money to pay it. Like $600, but she wanted a favor for a favor. I go, no, I can't do that.
Damn.
I'm married,
Married.
I can't do that.
Lady, there's too many dents on your head. Is she attractive?
Hey, but think about that. Okay, so
Well, did she look like a torta, or was she an attractive lady, or what?
Torta.
Oh, come on, man.
style now. She was
Nobody wants to buy that.
she was too ahead of her time, bro.
That's what you
If she
think.
went in now, it would have been.
Shallow dudes.
But also that could have been entrapment too, right? What if you agreed, and then like fucking you get in
Can't
trouble.
trust nobody, bro, like that.
Cheap ass sting
Come
operation,
in,
dude.
Sting operation, it's over, bro.
Fuck,
You're done. Everything you work so hard, it's over, bro. That's why do stuff the right way, and you'll be good. You'll be solid.
But like, why do cops do that? Why do they like start? I feel they start sting operations just to like fucking have fun, Like let's just get these people.
No, there's people.
Let's catch these people slipping.
There's people
for fun.
that a lot of people cash out. You have insurance. You want a payday. They'll write me an estimate, but they're recording you. I'm like, dude, write me all this extra shit, but you can't. Your hood's fucked up. Write me my bumper's fucked up. You can't do that. That's fraud.
That happened to me when I got into a car accident.
No.
This Armenian guy, tow truck driver, he said, man, your back is fucked up, my friend.
Here.
Don't fucking move. Your back is fucked up. Because my back is fine. And that's a BMW, Toyota Corolla. I'm surprised you're still alive. That fool said, my cousin, the chiropractor, he has your x-rays ready for you to pick up. Right, they're making $5,000, bro. The fool got way more.
Yeah, from your 5, they probably made 15. 20 total.
That's.
So you know a chiropractor too?
No.
Damn.
Can a body shop legally have a chiropractor next door, like a business? Would that'd be too perfect? Huh?
Shady, bro.
Or traffic school.
Traffic school. Learn how to drive
Online now,
Put you out of
shit.
business, dude. You need people not to know how to drive, man.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of shady
How many
stuff.
employees do you have here?
We have We have 6.
6?
Yeah, we have 6 full-time employees. You know,
Actually, dude, the DoorDash driver, some fool from San Jose, paisa guy, he's like,
yeah,
oye,
you want a job.
aquí andan contratando a personas porque yo sí arreglo carros. And then I was like, what the? Yeah, because DoorDash doesn't pay, bro.
Bro, I remember walking when I didn't have a job before I was a stand-up. I used to go drive around here with other friends.
No way.
Looking for like hiring signs, and the 3 losers would walk out the same time trying to apply, compete for the same job.
Because there's warehouse jobs right here on this street.
All these warehouses, bro. I would just go there and goes, "I trabajo, no hay nada."
Yeah, no, that was. You know, what's funny? All the ones I have, my employees, they actually knocked on my door.
Really? Like nobody does that anymore.
Just like the guy that showed up.
Yeah.
And those are the solid ones.
I showed them how to paint.
Yeah, no, those are solid ones. They come in and you know, I just interview them, and if they're solid and they're good out there, and show me what you got.
I never got a job like that, bro, because I would always walk in there, bro, and take the hiring sign off. I'm hearing. Like, put that fucking sign back up, fucking loser.
Look no more, sir.
He goes, now hiring, bro, and I would walk in there and get the sign. He goes, I'm here, man.
The guy you've been waiting for.
He goes, what do you do? I don't know how to do nothing, bro. I thought they were like confidence, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
trainable.
a go-getter.
One time I tried applying at the Taco Bell, I used to always show up drunk as fuck on the drive-thru after the clubs and be like, dude, you come here drunk on the weekends. What the fuck, dude? We don't want to hire you.
Yeah, man, but you never see me in the daytime.
Trying to get free food, huh?
I worked at a swap meet. That was my first job.
Which, El Monte?
What are you selling, bro?
Socks, bro. Socks, bro.
Sock checking.
Socks and spray paints. Eh?
For yourself or for your dad or for who?
No. I was young. I was 14 years old, and I went to the Chico in South Amani.
You were working for like an Asian dude or
Yeah,
something?
you just go there, you just hang out, and they call you. You know, you want a job? Yeah, I work. I think like $30-$40,
It's like being an extra at the swap meet.
and selling socks, bro. Socks and t-shirts.
Like
That's
Pro
my
Club?
first
All
job.
day.
You just standing there or what? People say, hey, give me socks.
No, they have
They don't got 'em.
little stand, you know, just selling, you know, starting, you know, you sell one and get one and make. I was hustling and $20 a day, bro. Like at the end of the day, I was making $100, you know. But
You would get mad, bro, and bring a prostitute here, bro. And tell a little dog to go for a walk.
Like a dog bites her, huh?
oh man,
You gotta file a report. Fuck, dude, let's file the report outside.
Her driver's outside, man. I got some dance, homie.
It is a body shop, right?
oh man, that's funny.
It's a lot of hard work around here, man. Getting sleepy.
That's why you turn the air conditioner on, huh? So you don't get to
As soon
sleep.
as I walked in here, bro, I could smell work, bro. I was like getting scared. Like if you for real, bro, I
never
smell
ending, dude.
a working man. As soon as I came in here, bro, like, but this it's just been so long that I've been to an auto body shop because I used to go when I was little, bro.
With your parents,
And they were
huh?
fucking nothing but nasty. Big titty white chicks holding hammers and shit. Mac tools, the tools I own, not loan.
All posters on the wall, huh? Stapled.
Yeah, you can't do that no more, bro.
And then Pep Boys, bro. Pep Boys had a Pep Boys calendar all the time.
Like chicks?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Not too provocative, but there were women kind of like in swimsuits and shit.
Yeah, they kept it cool.
We used to go to the Pep Boys and Atlantic Boulevard, bro.
Yeah.
That's still there.
That's still there.
We used to go there, bro, and go in there.
Has that big tower in the front.
Manny Mo and Jack.
Because now, like they disappeared. Now they just do oil changes and shit now, right?
No, I think they just sell parts only.
So it's
I
like
don't think
it's
a
like
whole
O'Reilly's,
service.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a whole service.
Who are those three guys, bro? Your Ninos? You know them?
Are they real people? The
The characters, Manny Mo and Jack.
They're all brothers.
Really? Originally?
Yeah, they're brothers. They started a service department. Then from there, they just got one location. They got shit. They're everywhere, but I think they're gone now. No.
It turned into like an oil change place, and now the actual auto parts store is a different name.
I would like to know who did who drew them, because he seemed to be he seemed to draw that style of drawing is a lot of things of that era.
She's like the Archie magazines and shit.
Yeah.
Or
But
comics.
The Pep Boys.
that's-
that was their character though. That was them actually. That
Pep
was their-
Boys are they are what's it called? Cartoon versions of the 4 Navy veterans who originally founded the company in 1921. Manny, Mo, Jack, and are all well known for part of American pop culture, and so I guess they are based off real people. Oh, here these
They're
ones
brothers.
are.
They're brothers.
Italians or what?
Yeah, look, they look
Let me see.
they look cooler
yeah.
as fucking characters.
Oh, sorry.
It looks like
Many more
Oh,
guys.
damn,
But
dude.
you know what? I love that fucking job because
It looks like a
You
fun
know,
job.
as a
I love oil.
as a teenager, you know, you
I
like
love
cars
soap,
and,
yeah.
and you wanna.
I love lava soap.
It was. I love that job.
Dude, that shit'll take off skin off your hand, huh?
I'm a
Fool?
badass soap, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That's another thing I remember from going to the auto body shop, bro. I would go inside the fucking dirty bathroom, bro. I don't know how the whole sink is filthy with this fucking soap right here.
Gray and black, huh?
It's like everybody fucking cleaning the whole arm, I guess.
Dude, you could throw that at somebody
I
and
used to
hurt them.
love going in there, bro. I always thought, I wish I was dirtier in this, because I would just put it with I would just pee, and I would get that lava soap. It was like pink and smooth, bro. Unless you would go to an old ass auto shop, bro, old one. They had that powder soap, borax.
Ooh, that's old school.
And then the fucking paper towel, it's just one white towel, bro. It just everybody does the same towel.
Keeps going.
See, a lot of old places still have those like that fucking powder pink soap and those are nasty soaps, bro.
Nasty, bro.
That's
It
because
cuts your
hard,
hand.
no, that's because
It's like Comet.
your hand has grease back in the day. Now you have to wear gloves. So, but at the end of the day, you just take your gloves off and your hands are clean.
Wet ass hand.
You wear gloves now?
Yeah, bro.
Latex.
So much has changed. When we were in Reno, we went to this the oldest elementary school there. It's like a museum now, and like you go in there and check out the classrooms for like the 1800s, and then the restrooms, they're old school, and they tell you like if you're gonna do number 2, be careful, because they're like, these toilets from the 1800s weren't made to take shits from like the fucking 2000s and 20s, you know, like people weren't eating the shit that we're eating now, you know, like you'll fucking clog up.
I know, man.
Eat raisins.
It's like when a new neighborhood is being gentrified, and you got all these people moving in, bro, and fucking all these appliances, and then like the fucking plumbing is not used to a fucking dishwasher and a fucking washing machine on at the same time.
Trip's a breaker, dude.
Yeah, bro, these houses are delicate, bro. Like from like all those bungalow houses, right? From like in Pasadena.
A lot of those houses in Frogtown are that way. I was going to tell you that back in the day, you could tell who was a mechanic. Huh? That fool had dirty ass hands 365 days a year. Huh?
It's their nails, bro. The nails are all fucked up yellow, right? It's just old, you know.
And black, huh?
Clean, bro.
I know, man. You invite a mechanic guy to a comedy show, that fool still looks dirty, bro.
Like in a Mad Max movie.
Exactly. You don't recognize it. You don't recognize him standing up, bro, because you used to talking to him when he's laying on that skateboard. You ran into a problem, man. That was a joke I did last week, bro.
Funny, dude.
Because doctors and mechanics are the only people that could tell you what's wrong with you, and you never second guess them.
It's official.
But you should, though.
Yeah.
You're gonna need
just
an air
people,
filter, mijo, because the air filter, it's a brand new car. Now you need an air filter. Remember they got Vinny, bro.
Dude. So I gave him $100 bill. Dude, oil change was like $29.99. So this fool had $100 bill, and the guy at like it was at that time it was Jiffy Lube. So he goes in there, he's all yeah, let's do a air filter, and then some
the best oil,
and then a synthetic oil, and then we'll do the cabin filter. Dude, the bill was $89.99. And then I tried to call to get my money back. I was like, dude, we already put that shit in, dude. And I was like, oh my God. That was the money for like 3 oil changes, dude.
Hey, bro,
horrible, dog.
If your dad would have sent you, you would have came back with that, he'll beat your ass up.
Fuck, dude. It would have been over. I had to mow the law for free for like, 3 months, dog.
No, but you know what? Everything's expensive, though, bro.
Yeah, now it is.
Shit, back then, $89 was a dude.
Well, Rizzo just bought a used tire, right?
$40
$40
right now, yeah. My shoes, dude. I felt like such a Nissan Altima.
Lopez tires, bro.
It's gonna blow up, dude.
Like such a Nissan Altima girl, because fucking my tire was fucking bald as fuck, dude. And the guy told me, oh yeah, ya te iba a explotar, güey.
But that's illegal selling a used tire.
It's illegal?
Yeah, bro.
But they do that all over Silver Lake and Echo Park. Toya.
But it's
Pinche
illegal.
gatero, yeah.
That's my name brand, bro. Toya.
You're buying a used tire.
It's not safe anymore.
It's not safe.
Why are they selling them for?
But they fixed the grids and they put a patch.
Yeah, you have
But,
a car that's been fixed before.
Wow.
It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Okay, like it's illegal to do it, but it kind of gets you out of a bind and a little cheap little way for some time.
$40, that's cheap.
But people leave that tire on till it lasts, till it explodes or goes flat again.
It's like your fucking shoes.
Yeah, totally.
But
No track.
People buy used shoes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they get used shoes, but they're used. They're not brand new shoes. Yeah.
You know, I noticed like in South LA when I used to work at the school, every tire shop and every auto body shop turns into a taco stand after like 6 p.m. because
Dirty ass
they have the
tacos, dude.
location.
I thought about that.
Mariscos too.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust mariscos from a mechanic.
There's one in Downey, bro, right next door. They got the best aguachiles.
Really?
Somebody took me there, and I never had aguachile. I say, man, it's the grossest ceviche I ever had in my life.
It's.
I didn't know. I would eat it now, but back then I just was not ready for it.
To me, it just all tasted like you wouldn't even taste a marisco. You like it'll be just so hot, dude.
Citrusy
Like
as fuck, dude.
but hot though, like habanero hot. Yeah, dude, it's like too much.
I like when the ceviche is all shrimp but no fish, and the shrimp is white from fucking beating that lemon for hours.
Oh yeah, that's how they cook it.
Locuran. That's how. Yeah, the acid from the lemon just like it's cooking it. Basically,
I've seen people do what's called the version of ceviche but with meat. What's called? ¿Cómo se llama? Fucking they cook.
Tostadas Indias, Aztecas.
Yeah, that's what they call those. Yeah,
Apache mapuche.
No, Apache,
Yeah.
tostada Apache.
Yeah.
But they do it with lemon.
it's tartar steak.
Yeah.
Kind of like tartar, yeah. It's like Aztec tartar.
You're talking about,
I didn't like them.
talking about tortas
Like
earlier,
torta, though.
but the ones you eat, the abogadas ones, you know that.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
that too.
Those are from Jalisco, right?
Yeah.
Tortas ahogadas.
Yeah, put them in a plastic, bro. Eat it like fucking flan.
Put a straw in there, bro.
Turns into flan texture. Ugh.
Yeah, man. It's too much, bro.
Hey, ready to go over topics? Lakers playoffs?
Yeah, bro. Lakers playoffs, bro, versus the
Wolves.
Timberwolves.
Dude, they got taken out last night.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. They're done.
It's over.
I thought the last game was today.
No, it was yesterday. Fool, during the pod, dude.
It was I still think it was
Miscommunication, bro.
Come on, bro. Are you a big Laker fan?
Nah.
You like basketball?
I don't follow it.
Follow it?
I know I watch it more during the playoffs, so I know that the Lakers are in the playoffs right now, and
Same.
I know that the Knicks. I hope they win today.
Yeah, I mean they didn't even have a center. It's like the fuck.
But you said the Lakers have 3 centers.
They have 3 centers, and they didn't have one.
Upper management, man.
I don't know sports, but
They have no leadership.
Because LeBron threw the team under the bus yesterday, right?
Straight his ass, bro.
I don't know sports, but I'm happy that the Dodgers are winning because I get $6 meals at they had a promotion. When the Dodgers win, the next day you get $6 2-plate entree at Panda Express.
Don't you need a ticket stub though?
No, you do it through the app.
Panda Express?
Yes, dude, $6 for 2-plate entree when the Dodgers win.
You gotta get this guy raised, bro.
Like the app, dude, the app.
They're
crashed.
starving and shit.
The app crashed the other day, bro. Because fucking, because the Dodgers keep winning,
for it,
bro.
That's funny, bro.
So Leo, he's not a Dodgers fan. He's an Angels fan.
California Angels?
Yes, sir.
Since when, bro?
Since Disney owns
Says
them,
Rod
bro.
Cruz. Says Nolan Ryan.
You know what?
No way.
No, honestly,
Since he saw the movie, bro.
Wally Joyner, bro.
No
Oh
batting.
damn,
Wally Joyner, first baseman.
Bobby Rich.
damn. Okay, Jim Abbott, bro.
But I don't.
El
follow
Mochito.
I don't follow baseball. I'm not. I care less for baseball. Go with Barboza, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's tomorrow, right?
Ralph Barbosa's fighting Renee Vaca, bro, for the co-headlining spot.
They should have that where comedians go at it.
They used to have comedian
Like
boxing,
matches,
right?
Yeah.
No shit.
Comedians that used to have beef with each other, they would fight each other. Dude, Jamar Neighbors fucked up Roberto Rodriguez, dude.
Shut up.
His lip?
That was already fucked up.
He fucked it up after.
Really? Wait, what was that little beef about?
Who did I fight?
Who do you have beef with? Who do you fight?
I'd probably Johnny Rocket, dude.
Why?
Johnny
Take
Rock.
my clothes, bro.
For over the red jacket.
I didn't know that,
My
bro.
old denim
He
jacket,
can't
bro.
fight, bro. Johnny can't fight.
I don't know. That guy's got like that El Monte, like I don't know. He's
Well, it's tweaker grip, dude.
yeah. Johnny's got like that weird like
That's funny, bro.
strength.
They should have that.
But yeah, dude, Jamar. I didn't even find the footage. Of
What
Jamar Neighbors
was that
fucking-
about, though? What was the beef?
Didn't J-Rock fight UFC?
But that was UFC. That's
Oh.
mixed martial arts, not UFC. But
Yeah.
he got beat up, bro.
But Jamar, fuck, dude, because Jamar's been in. Jamar's had muscle since.
Yeah,
like,
but
he
that was
a
all cut,
teenager.
bro.
Yeah, and
'Cause,
Roberto Rodriguez, bro, like. Both Roberto Rodriguez has endurance because he's been riding a scooter. He's been carless for years, so he's got the endurance riding scooters. So yeah, I don't know.
What are the other topics?
We gotta end pretty soon, guys. We're over.
What's up with that 100 men versus gorilla? I don't understand that bullshit. What is it?
It's just it's a debate. It's an argument that started on Twitter. I mean X now, and it's just been going on. People are debating. People in the news are talking about it now.
All late, huh?
Yeah,
Like
but-
100.
There's a page that They show a truck going at 50 miles an hour running into a wall, and they see how bad it crashes. Then they do it at 100 miles an hour to see how bad it crashes. Then they do it at 300 miles an hour to see how bad the crash is. So they do it with different type of cars. So then another guy started doing 1,000 Roman soldiers against 500 Mayans, blah, 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 blah. But then all these other scenarios. But now somebody said 100, what?
100 humans, 100 men against one gorilla.
Who will win? And that's a but there's
the challenge.
But you can look you can find a simulation somewhere of what it really happens.
Like, what if?
But we're asking how many gang members, bro, from this neighborhood would it take to beat up one gorilla, bro?
Like if they got drafted by like this by this like Elon Musk, to fight like a gorilla, like in an abandoned island.
Gorilla taking down the first 10 people that he sees.
Oh, easy, dude.
Yeah,
It has to be the man, bro.
it has to be like 100 tweakers.
No.
He'll kill 100 tweakers too, bro.
But
With no weapons, though. No weapons.
bare hands, bro.
That's a lot.
I saw footage like last night, like gorillas fighting each other. They're strong. They're
as fuck,
strong,
right?
dude. They'll fucking.
To be Maoris, Samoans, or like Mandingos.
You got twist that gorilla's dick, bro. Like
This fool right here.
that's the only.
Not gonna hurt him though, bro.
But imagine, bro, once you're there trying to do that, he's going to get both of his elbows and stomp you, bro. You're going to die as soon as you do that.
Or he's gonna go like this.
Someone had to take one for the team,
Yeah,
bro.
all those shots to take him out like that is going to take about more than that, about 5 tries at least.
Yeah.
An elbow to the back of your neck, you're done, dude. I don't care how big you are from a gorilla.
You know the people who stormed Normandy during World War II and they were getting shot by the Nazis.
Damn.
Now imagine that's like over 100 soldiers coming in at once, right? And they're getting shot up. Now imagine there were one gorilla, bro, and there's like 100 humans coming in boats
Well, how big is the
of
gorilla?
20 each.
Big as fuck.
They're big, bro.
7 foot tall, but then thick and built.
They weigh like 1,600 pounds.
There you go, dude.
Their skin
Like a forklift.
Their skin is thicker than a human, and their skulls are like the same thing, like 4 times like thicker. So it's like, it was Walter Reyes fighting Jamar Neighbors.
This guy.
My bad. So, but
Walter Ray, the comedian?
Yeah.
Wow, Walter Ray lost a lot of weight back then, huh?
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight, dude.
And who won?
Jamar for sure, dude. You can't
Fucking Walter.
ain't no Salvadoran fight beating up.
Hijo de gran puta cerote.
Oh, he fucked him up. Look right here, later. Right, look. He punches him. He's gonna hit him right now. All right, he's gonna hit him.
I'm sparring, bro. That's weak.
Oh shit! Look, see?
Oh
Look,
shit!
God damn.
Look, he's fucking him. Like he's gonna fall down right
The
now.
ref should have stopped there right there when he hit him in the back of the
I think the
head.
ref hates
Yeah,
Walter too. He's not stopping it.
That was a rapid punch.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
We got all skinny.
What else? Airplane rights.
I was gonna say, ghetto. The most ghetto show. They're all out here, right? Like most of the ghetto shows you done out here.
Is the Knights of Columbus here?
Knights of Columbus.
That's off of Valley down the street.
Wait, Knights of Columbus.
No, that.
It's here, bro.
Yeah, because the VFW is this way.
from here.
Right. But that one's off San Bernardino Road in La Puente.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's in the other side of town.
Okay, yeah. But we also did shows right here at the VFW down the street.
How about the Sunset Room?
Sunset Room,
Yeah.
dude, that place was popping back in the day, dude.
Also did a bar around here.
Oh, it's what's that bar called right here? The one we
Right off the freeway, bro. As soon as you get out, it's a bar.
did a show. Industry bar.
Industry bar, yeah.
Industry?
I did a comedy there.
Oh yeah,
Industry bar, and then there's
Shreds
also-
used to go there, bro, on off nights.
Industry Bar.
I think it's something on off nights.
Yeah.
and there was another bar. It was on Amar and something in West Covina. It was like it was on the corner, around the corner bar. I think that's what it was called.
What was Rudy's room next to the Spearmint Rhino? Down the street here, off
yeah.
of Valley.
Rhinos on.
That was that place was the
M bar?
Irish bar.
Oh yeah,
McGrady's or McPatrick's,
in that same
McMurphy's.
plaza, right?
Yeah, right. People would do stand up and they'll go into the strip bar and then come out. And sometimes the strippers will go to our comedy show
Oh my god.
to watch the comedy show in their break.
That's that one time that man was wearing that.
Die, bro.
He was wearing a scarf, and then this was on stage all, choke yourself.
Bro, it was like a Christmas party before the comedy show, and there was a man there who stood there for the comedy show, and he was like all red, bro. He had a red face. He was all happy and jolly. He goes, "That's a nice scarf, sir." Everybody go, "Thank you very much." Choke yourself with that shit right now, bro. You jolly motherfucker, bro. Everybody started laughing, dog.
Do you guys ever have like a bar fight while you do comedy?
These guys.
Oh,
Like you know how like La Bamba, how they fucking how Bob comes out all fucking crazy.
every time, bro. Right there, bro. Okay, right there where we're talking about. Okay, there's that fucking strip bar, right? And there's the bar where we did the stand up. But the same plaza inside, there's a Mexican restaurant. And they used to show soccer matches late, bro. Like if there's a soccer match at 4 a.m, they will show it. I did stand up there.
And you can do it. You can see it through the window.
Yeah, I did stand up there, bro. They were waiting for Mexico to play somebody at 3:30 in the morning.
World Cup.
And I went there to do a stand up show. And I said, nobody's going to be here, bro. Little by little, bro, there was 30, 40, 50. And then I left, it was packed.
Damn, dude. Those are the best shows in the hood right there. Good times, man. Good memory. Like there's a comedian, Sebastian Cetina. Like he didn't get heckled. He gets fucking
choked.
He gets choked. He gets choked on stage, bro. Like again, he gets assaulted.
He loves it.
Well, why he talks?
He talks
crazy.
Yeah.
He was bagging on somebody and like
Recently,
with somebody's
somebody
sister.
tried to fight him.
Really?
In Downey at this.
Oh, that's
at
with
this
that one
Broco.
chick. Like
The legend continues.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He likes it, bro. All right, guys. I think we're almost done here. It was fun as fuck. Anything to say? We can talk about una más cosa antes que nos vayamos.
The best vacation. Best vacation.
Best vacation. Hong Kong, bro.
What's the best vacation, bro? Zuza, huh? I don't go nowhere.
I know you guys talk about the Hong Kong. Is it like a legit fucking strip club? Or
you act like you didn't know, bro.
No, I never been there. I'm just.
No, this fool hasn't, dude.
Is it?
Just go with your wife.
Go.
No, it's all modern and shit.
Everybody in there is American.
It's not nothing. It's all legit. Nothing's
It's
gonna
all
happen.
like white. It's like all white people like that. Like go travel there, or
also like like a bunch of Asian men go in there.
A lot of Asian men
step in there real quick and.
But there's people there who I seen people who are look like they retired and they go there every day.
Yeah, I see people just chill in the same spots. Like
Same spot.
You would think it's well known now, and people with money go there spend some.
Oh fuck yeah, they have VIP cards and all that shit.
That's crazy.
that's
Good for them.
But there's an auto body right next door, bro.
Why shop?
Bondos, eh?
Active collision.
But yeah, man.
They fix the dance bro with cardboard from Modelo cases.
That's what I found.
Oh, bro! When I crashed my Volvo, I had a Volvo, bro, and I didn't have no bumper in the front. I got a fucking this crackhead. He cut open a shopping cart, bro, and I put I put that frame from the shopping cart in the front, bro. It looks exactly good.
Wait,
That fool that looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, huh? Oh my god, bro.
You got the
Yeah, bro.
Hey, whatever works, bro.
Okay, how does somebody get to the point where I've seen those cars are like fucking welded with different parts of cars? Like
Survival.
It starts off, bro, with a lot of trash on the right-hand seat of your car. You start neglecting the trash on the side of your seat of the car. It leads on to dirty house, dirty bedroom, and then you get a dent on your car, and then you don't fix it. It all starts off with how dirty your car is.
It's a virus, dude.
That's how I was. My car was dirty, bro. Sometimes I'll be hungry. I look at the date. This burrito's still good. I knew I didn't put cheese in it for a reason.
Because I've seen cars with different hoods, different doors. Like, do they ask for that, or like, how do you fucking?
You know what?
Fix my Chevy with a Toyota Corolla door, bro.
A real hybrid, homie.
How the hood don't close.
I had a guy yesterday, some older guy, older cat, like 70, comes in and he's like, hey, tengo unas partes. Aftermarket bumper. He had an aftermarket a grill. And I go, fuck, this shit's not gonna fit. He's like, I don't care, just force it in there.
What the fuck?
I can't do that, like liability issues and all that. I'm thinking like, fuck, dude. Now I'm a company man, right? And then he's like, nobody wants to help me out. I felt so bad for the guy.
You Frankenstein his car.
So I did it for him. I just put the bumper. It didn't match. It looked like shit. And here, sign here, and he was good.
They call that guy Demolition Man, bro.
Demolition Man.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
dude.
that's funny.
All right, guys. That was fun as fuck.
When did this come out?
Hey, I'm gonna put it up tomorrow.
The engineer,
audio,
bro.
and then I'm gonna do the video too. So, hell yeah, man.
Any shows you guys want to promote?
Yeah, Boise, Idaho tomorrow, the Egyptian Theater with this fool in Yakima, Washington on Saturday. And check out this special on Netflix, Raging Fool, right now,
Fool.
streaming.
Oh, hell yeah.
Also, check out my other podcast, History for Fools. This Sunday, we're going to do the history of pimping.
Oh shit,
Damn.
the beginning.
And we have a show coming out June 26th. Me and Rizzo are going to be at the Comedy Club of Kansas City in Kansas City, Missouri.
The next challenge is gonna be Garvey's prostitutes versus the Figueroa prostitutes. So
This fool.
History for Fool. That's cool. That a podcast?
Yeah, podcast. History for Fools, FOOS.
FOS.
Yeah, man.
how are you guys?
All right. Peace out.
Thanks for listening and watching, guys. You guys were awesome. Take care and have a fun weekend. No, but for the people later. I like to act like it.
Están Ready Bros Podcast.